Okay, so greetings everyone. Today we're gonna start with the second experiment of the database management labs. So it is titled as implementation of basic SQL commands. So in this experiment, we focus on learning fundamental SQL commands, essential for interacting with databases and its values inside the tables. So we're going to use create, insert, delete, and all the DML DCL commands. So all these data will be inserted into the tables, and we're going to perform the set of tasks given. So let's start on with the first task. So which means which it says retrieve the details of users whose names contain Smith. So I'm using a dumpstack notepad text file. I'll copy and paste everything so that it's not much of a time consuming thing. So the first, so the first task is complete. So we're gonna hop on to the next task. Display the details of users whose passwords are not equal to password one. So, so yeah, second task is also complete. So the third task is display the details of users whose email addresses end with at example.com and have a phone number starting with plus 9876. So yeah, let's do that. So there's completely empty set, which means there's nothing like uh people who okay, so there's a blunder syntax mistake. So this was the correct. So so we have got all this. So our third task is now complete. So we're going to hop on to the fourth task. As you see, the fourth task is also complete. We've got the tables with the user ID 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, and 6. So yeah, it's done. We're going to hop on to the fifth task, which it says retrieve the details of user events that are scheduled to take place after September 2023. So, so there was a simple mistake. The syntax. So this is the correct command. So the output is being derived. So we're gonna hop on to the next thing. So we're gonna hop on to the next sixth task. Retrieve the details of events that are scheduled to take place after September 10 and have a value ID greater than 105. So we're gonna do this. As you see, the sixth task is now complete. We've got the table. So there was a blunder mistake in the syntax of the code previously. So this is the correct code. Let's select it and all are capitalized. So we're going to move on to hop on to the seventh task, retrieve the details of the events that have the name concert or show. So as it is, as you see, the output is has come. So seventh is now done. So we're gonna go to the eighth. Increase the ticket price for all booked by 5 units. So we're going to increase all the book tickets to $5. So the query is okay. So we're gonna move on to the next task. So we're gonna move on to the ninth task, which says reduce the ticket prices for event ID 2 by 10 units. Okay. So, so it has been changed. So the next task is to double the ticket prices for tickets with the status of booked and an event of one. So this we're going to do. So the query matches. So we're going to hop on to the next thing. Increase the ticket prices for tickets with status of booked and a price less than 20 by 5 units. So the thing is changed. So we're going to move on to the next task. Increase the venue ID for even 3 to 110. Let's change it. So yeah, it's done. So we're going to do the next task. Retrieve the details of events taking place on or after 20th on 2023. So yeah, the table has come. The table has been displayed. So the next thing is delete the event with the ID 2. So okay, so this throws up an error because we have to do it individually for each table. So we give this or row is affected, or row is also affected. So our next thing is done. So we're going to move on to the final last task. So, yeah. So yes, we are done and dusted with all the tasks in the second experiment. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.